Welcome to the podcast of disaster. I'm your co-host LordM, and today accompanying me is,
Courte 437.
and today we have.
TheDerpHog.
All right. Well, I guess we skip that. Today we have
Yeah.
OC talk, and today OC talk is about. Well, he already presented himself, but go ahead again.
Yeah, it's about my two OCs, Jared the Hedgehog and Aurora the Hedgehog.
We're glad that we have you here, and you taking the opportunity to share about your OCs. Well, since you already respond the name once, I guess we jump straight up. But what about if you tell us about yourself first? You know who you are and stuff like that.
Well, I'm the TheDerpHog, and I'm 21 years of age, currently in college, about to finish up getting my associate's degree. I like to play video games and make YouTube videos and draw Sonic characters and OCs, like my own and friends' OCs.
And he's also my best friend.
Yep. And I'm also autistic too.
Everyone say to be autistic, so don't worry. Speaking of, Courte, would you like to make the question?
Okay, so what inspired you to make your characters? Because you already introduced their names.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for Jared, that was a long time ago. But Aurora is more recently. I was just like, for Aurora, I was just like sitting here one night thinking, what if my Sona OC Jared had and Surge, who I like to ship with, had a fan child. So that's how Aurora came up to be. As for Jared, it's a little bit more complicated because I originally designed him for a eventual fan game that I wanted to make, like way back when I was in middle school, and he was going to be like an extra character. So that's how he came about.
Interesting.
So basically,
What
he was just
what
basically just like a.
what happened to the game?
Well, I just drew like concept level art. That was basically it.
Oh,
Yep.
well, I guess I make the next question. Why is both of your goobers lore? You know the history.
Hmm. Wait, what's the question again?
Why is the
What's
lore?
the war?
Oh, sorry. So Jared is actually from another planet, and he came to the IDW world on accident while trying to catch a packet from his planet, but apparently he was tricked into going to the IDW world, and that's where he met Jared and Serge and Kit, and became friends with them. And he also taught them how to become heroes. So that's how he met Serge. And then
Uh,
Aurora,
you cut off for a moment. In my end.
no.
So
I
could
think
you?
both of you are having mic problems.
Yeah, I guess. Could you repeat that? I guess.
So basically, Jared, he is a cyborg hedgehog with pyro, hydro, and electrokinesis because the the doctor who created him couldn't really decide on one power, so he just gave him. Jared mainly uses just his electro and pyrokinesis, and then sometimes hydro whenever he needs to. And he actually was tricked into going to the IDW world because he was told that he was supposed to be catching a bad guy, but it was a trick. So the evil guy from his world would create a perfect clone of him to try to destroy Jared and try to become a hero of his world, basically. And then as for Aurora, she is, like I said earlier, the child of Jared and Serge. A few years, like a ways down the road after Jared met Serge and Kit and saved the world a couple of times. Yeah.
Well, so he reached to the planet with his powers, and with time he became friends and a hero with Kid and Search, right? And then well, he made Aurora with Search.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we can. I guess we got that clear. Court, will you do the honors of the next question?
Okay, so you mentioned already that Aurora is a fan child of Jared and Serge, but do they have any other family members?
Jared has 2 brothers and a sister. And then Aurora is just the only child.
So no plans of a little brother, huh? Or little sister?
Nope.
Oh. Well, I guess I move to the next question. What is their favorite things to do, like food or activities?
Well, Jared likes to, one thing, help people, like be a hero and help save people from evil and havoc and situations. And another thing he also likes to do is watch American football because that they have that in Jared's world. And he also likes to go on runs, especially like through the mountains that he lives nearby. And then Aurora, she likes to hang out with family and friends, and she also likes to cook and also go on runs and do some shopping.
Nice. And both of their favorite food?
Jared likes burgers and mac and cheese, and Aurora likes to. She just likes to cook around and try new recipes.
So I guess she did not find a big food for her. The one that say, nah, this is the best, and that everything else is wrong. All right. I guess the next question is for Courte.
Okay, so you mentioned that Jared has some powers, but what about transformations? And also, what about Aurora? Does she have any transformations or powers?
Aurora inherited electrokinesis from both Jared and Serge, and then for Jared, he also has since there's stones that are basically like the Chaos Emeralds from his world. He has a iridescent form, so we're basically he can turn like have a rainbow form and can turn stuff into like crystals and gems and stuff whenever he's powered up. And he does that by using the 7 pure pearls, because the pure pearls and the grand pearls are the magical stones of his world.
Basically, she's really strong. But is she stronger than both of her parents?
Well, no, it's Jared who has the special form from his world with all the
Oh,
the pure pearls. Aurora can just has the electrokinesis.
oh, I see, I see. Speaking of having things, do they have a job? Or their job was?
Well, Aurora is only in high school still, but Jared does have a job besides just being a hero. He actually owns his own. Uh, he actually owns his own diner, or which is like which has a bunch of different locations within all in his world. He's basically a CEO of a diner restaurant place.
Oh, so he got the money. He bringing the food to the family.
Yeah.
It's all right. I guess next question. Well, the next two questions are beyond for Courte.
Okay, so the first one is besides Surge, do they have any connections to or do they know somebody from the canon history of the Sonic verse?
So while Jared was training Surgeon Kit to be heroes, he actually met Sonic and Tails and the rest of the cast. So there's that. And then Aurora likes to hang out with Amy, especially that's why her design is actually based off of Amy because she likes to hang out with her a lot. And plus, as for Jared, he likes to hang out with Sonic and Tails because it reminds him of his Sonic and Tails of his world, but they have died because of the evil doctor in Jared's world. They killed him, so Sonic and Tails of the actual canon series reminds him of that.
Okay, so is that it for that question then?
Yeah.
Okay. So obviously, okay, so Jared's love interest would be Surge, but does Aurora have one?
Ooh.
No, I wouldn't say not at the moment yet because I haven't really came up with one for her.
Goku.
Okay.
Given Goku. Well, I guess for now the lady is single, but maybe not too truly single or truly alone, because the next question is, do they have a rival or an enemy?
Like I keep mentioning, Jared actually does have a rival, or he has a rival. It's the Zeta family, which consists of Dr. Zeta the Porcupine and his son Brevard, and there's also Silva the Tenerac, who is basically the Surge of Jared's world, as she was made to replace Jared as being the hero. But of course, that she just became like just a mild annoyance or a rival.
Ooh. And what about Viola? Does she have a rival or an enemy?
It's basically just her dad stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
sins of a father. All right. Now the next question, Courte.
Have you received any fan art of them?
Well, I do have one thing of Jared from fan art from, or actually, I have a couple. You actually made me something for my birthday earlier this year, and I also received this from another person in another server before.
I've also drawn Aurora.
That's true.
I've drawn both of them actually.
And then besides that, it's just been really commissioned art. to other artists.
I love the evolution of Courte's drawing. I can
Thank you. I
speak.
appreciate that.
They look really cute. But speaking of cute, let's go for the next question. Um, what do you want them to be at the end of your story? You know, like a happy ending or bad ending, what they're gonna be doing, stuff like that.
Well, I would like them to have a good future because I don't like to see people or characters suffer a lot. Yeah, I want them to be a happy family.
And Aurora too, like Aurora would have a happy family on her own.
Yeah, I want you. Jared would like to see Surge grow up, or sorry, Aurora to grow up and have her own family too.
Grandsons.
Yep, he wants to have those grandchildren.
He's gonna get he's gonna get jumped by the grandsons, eh? Asking for candy and stuff like that. And speaking of get jumping, I guess that's all the questions for today. But before of that, do you have any socials or stuff like that that people can go and see and know more about you?
I mentioned earlier that I do have a YouTube channel, though, where I like to stream Sonic games and then also post for my other um, interest. And then I also have a Blue Sky account too that y'all can like people can check out.
Uh, well, they should be on the screen right now, showing up. Now, before we close this episode, do you want to say something to the audience?
Oh, I appreciate talking about my characters. Like I've had the lore and stuff developed for a long time now, and it's finally awesome to share it with the audience here. And I hope you guys enjoyed learning about my characters.
It was great having you on here as well. This was fun.
And if you know, ever get more OCs to speak about, we can do a part two.
Yep.
You're always welcome here. Court,
Mhm.
any last thing to say?
Not really. Other than like I alluded to towards the beginning of the episode, TheDerpHog is my best friend. I'm really glad we could get him here, and it was a lot of fun talking about his OCs. So yeah, go sub to his YouTube channel. Go follow his Blue Sky. He's a really cool guy, and I'm glad that I met him, and that we've had such a good friendship for the last 2 years. So yeah, glad he could be here again.
Yeah, thank you for showing up here and speaking about your little goobers.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun being here.
All right, and I hope the audience also have fun watching the episode. Like Court say and like Derp say, they have socials, so you can all of you go watch and know more about his lore, his OCs, and everything you do. I am LordM.
And I am Courte 437.
And this has been OC Talk. See you next time. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.